Because he made them animals perfectly to do a job. And their job is to keep the water clean. But what we doing? Gathering them up every day and smacking our lips, dipping them in butter, and doing all type of folly and madness. And guess what, too? Look, that's the plates. We all on Facebook. Yeah, red lobster, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They step the game up. So we paying the most money to disobey our God.
I don't know nobody on this road that can save your soul. Almost lost control now. Tell me what you need in a friend and now. Pray that we endure to the end again. I'm just saying that I'm here for you. When the world turn against you, I'ma be with you. Got my sword in my hand, you can count on me. I won't run and hide, fight mightily.
Waiting on Yahweh. See the Jacob, I'm the apple of my father's eye. I learned the truth for who I was and it made me cry. If I don't keep the laws of Yah, then I'm gonna die. Living curses, but I'm edifying in my verses. Prepare the hearses for the heathens.
The Lord said we were chosen to be special. Do you agree with the Lord or do you agree with man?
The Lord.
All praises. All praises. We gotta agree with the Lord, right? Because we know the oppressor have done nothing but lie to us, right? So if we're going to go get the truth, and this is the word of God, the word of God is the truth, right? All praises.
So like you to add, you know it's the truth because you know that we the best people on this earth.
Oh, wow.
Ain't nobody like us.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Lord made us that way. It's not by accident that we just the best nation. We come out with rhythm and everything. We smarter and everything, but the Lord made us that way.
That's right.
You got it, King.
So if we are those chosen people, better than everyone else, special, like the Lord told us, why are we at the bottom of everything? We don't know, right? It's kind of been like an ongoing thing that our people have tried to figure out for a long time. If we're these chosen people, why are we at the bottom? Let's see why we're at the bottom.
What they say, we all stick together? That's what they say?
That's a piece
That's
of
part of it.
Unity.
That's a piece of it.
All right, let's see what the Bible say though.
John.
Get deeper.
John.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. And it reads, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God."
So we're still in Deuteronomy. So if the children of Israel will not hearken, which means to listen,
"To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day."
so if the children of Israel don't do the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments,
"That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee."
all these curses shall come upon the children of Israel and overtake them. So I asked you, if we're the special people that he chose unto himself, above all people upon the whole earth, why we're at the bottom, the Lord just told us. Because we don't keep his law, statutes, and commandments, we're cursed. Right? All right, so now we've told you that we're the children of Israel, but we want to prove it. Let me get Deuteronomy 28:46.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46. And it reads, "And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever."
The Lord said not only will these curses be a punishment, but they'll also be upon the children of Israel for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever. Because a lot of us walking around and we don't know who we are. So we need a sign. Like, how do we know that that's McDonald's over there? How do we know?
Oh, the Martians.
Right, because of the sign. So the Lord said these curses are going to be a punishment and a sign and a wonder upon our seed forever. So we know it didn't just stop back then. We know it wasn't just our foremothers and our forefathers. We know that the signs are still here among us. Because the Lord didn't want us to be lost. The oppressor want us to be lost. That's why they told us we're black and African American and things of those nature. They didn't tell us we're the children of Israel. So now we're going to go through some of these curses with you real quick. And I want you to tell me who you think these people are. All right? All praises.
Deuteronomy 28 and 16. And it reads, "Cursed shall thou be in the city."
So when we look around, anywhere we go, who are the people driven into the worst neighborhoods? Into the ghettos, into the projects, forced to be miserable amongst each other?
Minority.
Which is?
Black.
What did God call us?
You could say the kings or the chosen ones.
Israelites.
Israel.
All praises,
All right.
the children of Israel. And we know that that's us. So while we're speaking, I'm going to agree when you say black because we're trying to, just bridge that little gap of understanding who we are. But he called us the children of Israel, right? Read on.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Let me get those signs, kings. Cursed shall thou be in the fields. So when we got off those slave ships, who were those people that were cursed in the fields?
That's right.
Sugarcane field, cotton field, tobacco field. We getting whipped all day in the hot sun. They feeding us the worst of the worst. Pork, trash. We can see on this sign right here too. It's pretty obvious who those people were, right?
Babies getting tossed to alligators.
But they called us black and African American. The Lord said that these were the children of Israel that happened to. Right? Let's get another curse.
What do you want, 48, 54, 46? What do you want?
54.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
Bring it out.
And it reads, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, meaning brotherly love, how we used to be or how we're supposed to be. Like, hey brother, how you doing? Everything all right? Are your kids doing all right? Everything going all right at home? Is there anything that I can help you with? That's how we're supposed to be, right? We know that. We know we're supposed to be treating our brothers like that. But instead,
his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, so the Lord made our eye evil towards our brother. That's why we out here in gangs and we shooting at each other. We running in each other's homes. We fighting each other. We might want to kill each other just because you stay on this street, I stay on that street. Now we want to kill each other.
And something simple as stepping on your shoe.
Right.
Step on somebody's Jordans, they want to hurt you.
And we know that that's just the wrong thing to be doing, but we can't stop doing it.
That's lucky.
Go ahead.
If I may. You don't see, you say all the time, Ottawa Hills beefing with Stone Oaks, do you? You don't see the so-called white man doing that. You don't see the Chinese people beefing with each other. It'd be us, our people, right? So those people, they said, who are those people called? All praises.
All praise.
And so we know that it's kind of just off to be out here killing each other and doing those type of things to each other. But for some reason, we just can't stop. No matter what, no matter who speaks out against it, no matter all the marches, no matter all the activists that speak, we just can't seem to stop doing these things. But it's because the Lord set this in motion. He said, hey, children of Israel, I made you special and I gave you laws to keep. You won't keep them. This is your punishment. You're cursed now. What else, King?
And towards the wife of his bosom.
Toward the wife of his bosom. So our eye is evil towards our women. We rape them, we beat them, we pimp them, we call them this name, we call them that name, and we make songs that just suggest that we should treat them a certain way, that they're just objects. You know what I'm saying? And those are things that we're doing. But it's because we're cursed, King.
What is this message, though?
We're getting to it. We're getting to it. We're proving. We're going through the curses so we can see who these people are, so we can prove that we're the children of Israel. Because I stood up here and we stood up here and told you, but we go into our history and our heritage book to prove who the Lord said the children of Israel are, right? So with the information given thus far, who would you say the children of Israel are today?
Black people. That's the question.
All praises. All praises. Finish that one out.
And towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
That's another curse, King. We out here leaving our children at the fastest and highest rate. And we, God, we can see how apparent that is. That it's us that are doing these things. So if breaking the law, statutes, and commandments got us into this situation, what gets us out, King?
Shit, following the rules, man.
All praises, King. It's simple. We broke the law and got cursed and punished. So we got to keep the law to lift these curses, to get that salvation when the Son of God returns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Here it is, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
what is the, you feel me?
That's the message.
Okay, I knew that.
That's
I
what
live by that. You feel me?
The
So,
message is we gotta keep the laws of this Bible that God gave to us and us only.
And that's what I'm saying.
We gotta stop
these
living.
motherfuckers.
We gotta stop falling into the trap of that so-called white man and those other oppressors too.
So like I want to catch something. We got to humble ourselves because you said they, as it's just they. You said you living by that already, right?
Yeah.
You living by the laws of this book.
I mean, for real, yeah. I never read the book, but I do. I mean, the way y'all explain it to me, you feel me? I take care of my kids, you feel me? So, not the the breaking, you feel me? I'm talking about the stuff you said compared to what you're supposed to do. I do the stuff you're supposed to do, you feel me? So,
Yeah, okay.
Well, there's
You know
more
what I'm saying?
things that we supposed to be doing.
That's what we got ready.
Right?
And that's why we got to read it because it's more laws. Because when we come into this thing, we got to understand we're not out here to push a religion. We're out here to let you know your heritage, your culture,
That's right.
who your God is, the God of Israel.
And
So we got rules. Real quick. We got rules that we got to live by. So like a dietary law. You know, it's things that we can and not eat.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say them things would be? Oh, our praises. What about shrimp, crab, and lobster?
Now you can eat that. I think that's like a pescatarian or something.
I mean, see, you said that
you're
right.
supposed to be a vegan or something, you feel me? But I mean, that's the best thing to be lettuce and all that. But you know, pescatarian with the
According,
all that.
but guess what? That'll be according to other doctrines, not according to your God. We ain't supposed to be vegans because, you know, in the Passover, we got to eat lamb. This is time we got to eat meat.
Oh, okay.
So we're not
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
vegans. But I'm going to show you real quick what we can eat that's in the waters.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 9.
Bring it
And
up.
it reads, These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever has fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Do a lobster got fins and scales? What about shrimp?
That's scales, I think.
What about fins? It say fins and scales. You got to have
Yeah.
both.
Oh no.
All right, what about crab? No. The crabs got fins and scales. So we can't eat them according to the Bible.
We already supposed
That's
to
a
eat
law.
fish.
No, hold on. Hold on, y'all. You gotta understand. He said, do we only supposed to eat fish? No, I understand what he said that, but that was just breaking down.
Don't they got
Hold on, real
fins
quick.
and scales?
Huh?
Didn't you say fins and scales?
Yeah,
Right.
but that's out of the waters. You gotta catch the context.
That's the only
These
one
ones
you
you
can
can eat. That's in the waters.
Fish, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that don't mean that we only
Oh
can
no,
eat
I'm saying
fish.
as far as from the
the
ocean.
water.
Not on land. I'm saying from.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah.
Salaki. So yeah, out of the water. Yeah, just fish that got fins and scales.
No bottom feeder.
You gotta think everything else that don't got fins and scales is
So
mainly
not
clean the
tilapia
ocean.
then.
No, tilapia got fins and scales, not catfish.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know
catfish
that was-
Catfish got skin. And catfish is
You
a
got
bottom.
fins and scales.
But
got
tilapia is too, ain't it?
See, what you gotta consider of, like, when the Most High is so perfect, when he made the fish as bottom feeders,
Yeah.
their mouth is literally on the bottom. You see what I'm saying? If you look at a tilapia, his mouth is kind of like a little, it's like on the top.
Yeah,
you
like
know
a
what I'm
camel,
saying?
yeah.
Calm.
So we gotta understand too, like you said, the purpose of the Most High too. All the things He told us not to eat is things He made to clean. Just like the pig, that's a garbage disposal. Don't even sweat. It's a nasty animal. And you got things shrimp, crab, and lobster. They waiting at the bottom eating boo boo and all that. That's why the ocean's so
Shit,
damn
wow.
dirty now.
Shit,
Because He made them animals perfectly to do a job, and their job is to keep the water clean. But what we doing? Gathering them up every day and smacking our lips, dipping them in butter, and doing all type of folly and madness. And guess what too? Look, that's the plates. We all on Facebook. Yeah, red lobster, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They step the game up. So we paying the most money to disobey our God.
So what is the land? Who eat on land?
All right. You got it, King.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 2, and it reads, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
So we gotta be cloven footed, divide the hoof, and chew the cud. You gotta them the three things they must do. That's the beast on the earth for you to be able to eat.
Yeah, what was that?
What was the chapter?
No, you said divide the hoof.
Cloven footed and chew the cud, like regurgitate the food. Bring it back out again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 3, and it reads, Whatsoever parteth the hoof.
So part of the hoof. You know, you can look at the animal and see, do they part their hoof?
What's the hoof?
Like the hoof.
Yeah,
the
the
hoof.
hoof.
Like it look like this.
Like a sheep.
Oh, so what got that?
sheep
Like
dog.
a deer or something? A buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, things like that. Them animals. Cows.
Those would be things we can't eat.
Yeah, them things if it do all three. That's one of the part of the hoof.
And is cloven footed,
Cloven footed.
and cheweth the cud.
And chew up the cud.
What's that?
That's like regurgitating the food. Like cows got like 4 or 5 stomachs, but they regurgitate it.
What's regurgitated?
It's kind of like throw it up
Yeah, kind of like,
and re-cleanse it.
Chicken.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because you know it's a lot of parasites and different things. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff
So
when
it's cleaning the food that it eat to make it a clean animal. Like a pig don't do that.
You
You know what I'm
don't do
saying?
that.
For example, we shouldn't be eating horses or
Nah.
camels. They don't meet the
We
requirements.
come out of horse.
Well,
But
they
they got a
don't
hoof.
meet the
They got a
requirements.
hoof.
No, I'm saying we eat horse.
A lot of people.
Man, a lot of people
you
eat
would be
weird
surprised.
stuff. A lot of Arabians eat camel.
Nah.
Yeah.
Man, they got camel ground beef. They
Camel
eat
soup.
man's on camel
Camel
soup
soup.
and all type of stuff.
And you know, a horse, his hoof ain't divided. It's a straight, right around
Right.
hoof. I mean, that's how they be pounding them over so crazy.
No, I
It's
tell
not-
everybody no goddamn
they ain't got
horse.
no camel.
Yeah, now camel for sure. Now horses, hey, it's weird people out here. They eat a lot of weird stuff.
Black people too?
Yeah, they be getting us to try it because they put it on TV and they like, hey, this is a delicacy. You gotta pay this amount of money, and then now you somebody because you done tried a horse.
Right, right,
It's
right.
a lot of- Some of our
We eat
country
camel,
folk,
black people.
some of our country folk eat the craziest.
Oh
food
yeah,
ever
I
think
know
of.
y'all down.
They go down there, raccoons and alligators.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go down,
bitches on the little
yeah,
hill,
man, you
yeah.
go down south and be like, boy, what y'all eating this?
Alabama.
Squirrels,
Frogs,
and
oh, yeah,
frogs,
yeah.
and all type of madness.
Somebody tastes like chicken. They
Hey.
get some chicken.
Get
Then.
some chicken
Yeah,
there.
people will eat anything.
Right.
They'll try anything.
Exactly.
Especially with some sauce on it. But we got to feel that same way about any animal the Lord told us not to eat.
That's
Right.
right.
And Salaki, what I wanted to bring out earlier, we understand these are God's laws, right? So if we can follow the so-called white man's laws, and if you don't follow the so-called white man's laws, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be in jail, right? All praises. So if we can follow those laws, we can follow the laws of the Most High God.
And we see our God don't play. Grab that sign.
Come on.
It's clear that our God don't play with us.
on.
There's only one nation of people to get treated the worst. In any history you look at, nobody got treated like us. Letting us know our God don't play.
And look at Emmett Till, man. What they did to him.
It's all punishment.
Preset.
Throwing babies to the alligators.
Well,
Like,
what's that though?
Well,
What's that? American black.
yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
God.
let our people know. Yeah, but we gotta let our people know if your dad is a so-called American black, he would be from the tribe of
Oh,
Judah.
they just telling you.
Yeah, just letting you know like who you would be
If
descend
that
from.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
Really,
Yeah. If you think you this, you really this.
Thanks for the information, fellas.
Yeah, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta
Hold on. Last one.
Acts chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than man.
We gotta obey God rather than man.
here, kids, take one of these
So
flies.
now knowing that you an Israelite, breaking the law got us here, what we gotta do to get out?
Stop breaking the law.
All praises.
Let's get your number where you go, but we can build what you can. You can.
Yeah, let's see y'all talking about brothers, how we killing each other, man. When the last time you looked at the news and seen a black person kill a white person? Think real quick.
Oh, they don't have it.
Not.
And yeah, we want to say Black Lives Matter. Black Lives don't matter until it matters to us. You know what I'm saying?
Israelite lives
You know,
matter.
we constantly killing each other, man, for nothing. We ain't got nothing to even take to each other.
We know that's a curse, man.
Oh yeah, big time curse. Big time curse. That's
Niggas trying to curse for us not keeping the law. So we want to get deep into it. We did do something.
Yeah.
We did do something to get us in a position.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
got to
yes,
do
we did.
something to get us
Yes,
out
we
of it.
did. And you know, I think as parents, man, that's the most important part. Because we ain't leading our kids.
Right.
We just, you know, we let them do what they want to do. I mean, when I was little, we wasn't
It
you
wasn't
feel
no
like
doing
going
what
to
you
school.
want. Yeah.
You feel like going to church. You better be there.
And honestly, like we just said, if breaking the law got us into it, what's going to get us out of it?
Not breaking the law.
Keeping the law, right? All praise. So we, like I said, we keep the laws of the so-called white man. We should be able to keep the Most High God's law.
Right.
That's what got us into this thirst.
Yeah, man.
All praise.
Hey, I'm glad to stop, man.
They look into that. Elder.
I don't know nobody on this road that can save your soul. Almost lost control now. Tell me what you need in a friend and now. Pray that we endure to the end again. I'm just saying that I'm here for you. When the world turn against you, I'ma be with you. Got my sword in my hand, you can count on me. I won't run and hide, fight mightily.
Waiting on you, O.F.I. See the Jacob, I'm the apple of my father's eye. I learned the truth for who I was and it made me cry. If I don't keep the laws of Yah, then I'm gonna die. Living curses, but I'm edifying